Hey, JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 436-17419-531-6097. Instagram at JC's Comics and More, www.jcscomicsandmore.com. All right, we just had Chuck. We got Joel holding my camera steady. Let's get these things counted out. Before I get things counted out, just had a gentleman here that used to come to my shop many years ago, probably before a lot of you were born. And then another guy that was in here yesterday. Same thing, looking at selling their comics at Marvels and DCs, primarily Marvels going back to the 60s and 70s and 80s. So I started asking him, do you have Amazing Spider-Man, Incredible Hulks, Avengers, Warlocks, Captain Marvels, etc., etc. Yep. One guy's bringing his books in next Tuesday, so I'll be able to look at them and try to make a bid on these books. So it might be something that if you're interested, here's your chance. You missed out last July on some of the comics. I still have a lot of those comics left from that collection I picked up last July. You should come in and ask about them. Or if you're out of state, like some people are down in Arkansas or Pennsylvania or out there in the Dakotas, certainly, check with me. I might have some comics for you. Here we've got new Guardians of the Galaxy. We had the Gamora cover earlier, and so we got this cover now, the Gamora Strike Force cover. I think that's what they're called. Battle Lines cover, not Strike Force, Battle Lines. Speaking of covers, War of the Realms. This is issue number 4. This is the connecting cover. Let's pull out a little bit on this. There we go. That's a connecting cover. Did not order many of those, so don't wait. Sorry about that, had to sneeze. Here we have Star Wars Age of Rebellion. This is the variant cover on the Lando Calrissian. So we'll have those available out for sale. We got from DC Vertigo High Level. A copy of that being set aside for a customer, and I think the other person gets one too, so both copies will be set aside. This is cover B from Valiant, Livewire number 6. Kiss the End. This is cover C. We've got part of the Age of X-Man. We've got issue number 4 of Next Gen, and again, as stated in the other ones, they do not put what issue or how many is in that miniseries. This is cover A of Disney's Tangled, the series from IDW. It's the only one I've got in. I think this is season 4, issue 6 of what, Calimax. That's for a customer, so you're not going to find a shelf copy here. If you're interested in stuff that I don't have shelf copies for, if you want to commit to them, I will order the comics for you. You don't want to commit, I'm not ordering, sorry. Here is the variant issue on War of the Realms, Spider-Man, and the League of Realms. This is the Hammer variant. Did not order very many of those. I've got my reasons why. Here we have, and there's going to be some people very happy about these. Shredder in Hell, issue 3, finally. This is the Kevin Eastman cover. There we go. So I've got a few copies of those ordered, and it's going to be for somebody who's buying one of the variant covers. So he's going to be extremely happy. Here we have the puzzle cover for Star Wars Age of Rebellion, the Lando Calrissian. So make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my pool customers. He's going to be happy camper. This is the cover B on Giant Man. Although, shouldn't this series have been called Giant Men? That's what it should have been called, Giant Men. So, that's part of the War of the Realms. That's the cover B. And this is the Young Guns variant on War of the Realms issue number 4. So we'll have those available, and I'm going to pause this as I get the phone. Okay, here we've got the Battle Lines cover to Black Widow number 5. Black Widow does not sell very well, so I did not order very many of those. Here's the cover A of Livewire number 6. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my pulls. The same with Born Morning in America, that he's the only one that orders this, so that issue number 3 gets set aside for him. And here's the cover A's of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder in Hell. So again, make sure a couple copies of those get set aside for a couple of the pull customers. Here's Sabrina Teenage Witch, cover B. It's cover B right there. Got the one copy ordered. Here we have Go Go Power Rangers number 20. This is the cover A, and that's for a pull customer. Here we've got Betty Page number 5. This is cover E, the photo cover. So I'll make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my customers. Issue 4 came out last week, so we got 5s now. I see Superman, I see the True Believers Luke Cage. In fact, I see 2 different Supermans in different areas. Again, people are not being micromanaged. Infinity 8, number 3, for a pull customers. Here's Battlestar Galactica number 4. This book is months late. But that's for a pull customer. We've got Firefly number 6. That gets set aside for a customer. I see Robin Hood Outlaw number 4. So we cover D. That's for a customer. We've got Kiss the End. I think this is cover D. Paul Stanley playing his Flying V. We got 2 copies. 1 copy gets set aside for a customer. Got Justice League number 24. This is the cover B. Looking forward to reading this. This has been pretty damn good. We got Zombie Queen. This is the regular on the naughty cover. The other cover you saw in video 1, that naughty bits were being shown. Here we've got Transformers number 5, cover B, and one of those is set aside for somebody. So we already had the cover A's shown. Here we've got some Supermans, cover A, and I see that this book is going to be crossed over with Supergirl next month. And as you can see, the person who put this in wasn't A, micromanaged to be shown that it wasn't damaged, because the other copies of Superman are over on this side. Somebody wasn't smart enough to put all the copies together, but that's one of my damaged copies. We'll set those aside. Looking forward to reading this. Brian Michael Bendis has been doing one hell of a job on this. There's people that don't like him, like his writing, but I think they're being just biased. But they need to read these. These are good books. Myself personally, when he came over to DC to do that, I thought they were going to be really bad. We've got the new issue of Pearl, and we've got these copies of Marvel Greatest Creators with Luke Cage Power Man, and this reprint issue number 30 of Power Man. Again, you can see I pulled those copies. You want to see my other copies are? They're right on top over here. 6 copies. I've got 6 copies of this book. The person could not put all 6 together. Again, they were not micromanaged. Somebody might get really upset because I keep saying micromanaged, but that's their problem. Got cover A of Kick-Ass, and I believe there should be more copies of that somewhere. Here's the 1 in 15 variant on Firefly. Let me pause this really quick.
You want me to pull myself?
If you want, yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
That'd be awesome.
And I'll just set them aside for you. Here is the Adam Hughes Superman number 11 cover. the cover B. We did not order a lot of those, but that's a very cool cover by Adam Hughes. I think he's got a sexy Lois Lane coming up in a few issues, so people really want that. Here's Aquaman number 48. That's the cover A. And we already saw the Josh Middleton cover B. We got the Volume 3 of the Immortal Hulk trades in. I got Volumes 1 and 2 back in stock as well. Here's the 1 in 25 Hugo variant on War of the Realms with Daredevil, God of Fear. Here's the cover B's on Firefly. So set one of those aside for somebody that's going to be very happy about that. From Dark Horse, this is issue 1, Last Stop on the Red Line. That's the only cover that we have. So my pull customer is going to be very happy to get his Gold Digger number 263. And here's one of the other covers to Zombie Tramp number 59. And we've got the new issue of Little Bird in. If you're not reading this, it's very, very good. Reminds me a lot of Mobius. Very, very cool stuff. Issue number 10 of Black Badge, set aside for a customer. Here's the other cover of Go-Go Power Rangers. That's set aside for a customer. Got Robin Hood Outlaw. This is cover C, set aside for a customer. Actually, I got 2 copies. They're each set aside for a customer. Here is the other covers on Nightwing number 60. Here's the Diamond Retailer Summit War of the Realms issue number 4. Not sure what the price on these are going to be, but we'll have these bagged up and ready to go tomorrow. Whoops, sorry. We've got the second printings on Major X number 2, so we'll have those out. We've got the Guardians of the Galaxy Diamond Retailer Summit number 5 covers variants, so we'll have those out. We're probably the only shop in this area that even ordered them. Cover D of Betty Page number 5, and this is cover A of American Gods by Neil Gaiman, issue number 2. Here's the other covers we have on Battlestar Galactica number 4. Again, very, very late comic. Very late. Let's see our Black Widow covers. I see Daredevil number 5. Here's our Black Widow, issue number 5. In fact, both of these are being set aside for pull customers. Joe Golem, issue number 1. The Conjurers, make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my pull customers. As does this issue number 22, cover B of Low, the Dan Brereton cover. Got Marvelous X-Men number 4, part of the Age of X-Man. Got Robin Hood Outlaw, cover B, that gets set aside for a customer. Here's the Daredevil number 5. Hasn't been too bad so far. Cover B of The Life and Death of Toho. Was it Harada? Part of Valiant. We have issue number 3 of Spider-Man Life Story, the 80s. We saw the variant cover earlier. Alright. I see Star Wars. I see Appalachian Apocalypse. That's written by Billy Tucci. Star Wars number 66. Make sure copies get set aside for pool people. We got Justice League number 24. We've got to cover A's. There we go. Destroyed by the Dark Knight. Not too many comics left. We're still looking for our Immortal Hulk Volume 1 and 2 trade paperbacks. But there's the Appalachian Apocalypse set aside for a customer. Got the Old Man Quill number 5s. There's number 5. And it's a great cover, but look at it. There's no way in hell that Quill could be hanging on to that rock just by his fingertips, having 3 people and an animal. You know, it's probably what, 2, 4, 6, probably about 700 pounds. No way. He's not super powered. Doesn't have super strength. The comic books, you have to expect quite a bit, but then there's some stuff you just can't believe. This is cover B of Gideon Falls. We had cover A's in the first video. Marvel Tales featuring Iron Man. If you want to copy this, you better get in, because I only ordered 2. These are $8 books. I did not order many of those, obviously. Ordered 2, sell out. Robin Hood Outlaw, cover A. I've got 2 copies. 1 copy will go out on sale. Oh, look, here's the rest of my Kick-Ass issues. I had another issue that was buried otherwise. Again, micromanage. Anyone has problems with me saying micromanage, then maybe you should make sure people don't have to micromanage you. It's not that damn hard. You're counting out comic books. Here's cover A of The Life and Death of Toya Hard. Again, I'm butchering it. I am sorry. Harada. And I believe this is cover A of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Cover A. We got cover B of Disney's The Incredibles 2 Secret Identities. And look, oh gosh. Okay, these are, alright. I'm sorry, I was about ready to make an accusation, and I have to apologize. I thought these were more of the Diamond Retailer Summit. These are just the regular Battle Lines covers. So these here aren't going to cost you as much as the variants. But we do have those. We've got Valkyrie as She Should Be Seen, although it seems like she did have a little bit of a reduction there. Go back, look at the Salva Summer Valkyries from the Defenders of the 70s. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And it looks like my last issue of Cemetery has, whoops, there's Batman 71's Cinema Purgatorio. This is The Vast. And this story was pretty cool too, a monster story. Here's the Frank Cho covers of Batman number 71, the cover B's. Again, people are going to dig these covers. And there was cover A of that. I read this earlier. It's taken a long time, but it's getting there. They took a little bit longer, I think, running down driving than they needed to. But they are getting to where they need to be. Okay, we've got excuse me, second printings on Symbiote Spider-Man number 2 or number 1. So we've got those there. If you're interested, I only ordered a couple copies. We've got Naomi number 5. We ordered a lot more of these because people are really digging these. We'll see if see if all the people looking for these are still looking for them when it comes out tomorrow. And we got Calamity Kate, number 3. This is cover A. Cover B went to a customer. And then Bloodborne, cover A. That's being set aside for a customer. And then finally, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Shredder in Hell, number 3. The variant cover. Got 2 in, and both of these are spoken for. Somebody's going to be very, very happy with that. And then also just want to point this out again. This will make people very angry, very happy. Got the AOC book, Alexander Cortez, the Freedom Force. People on the left might think, oh, this could be a great book. But guess what? They kind of rip on your party as well, there left. Because look at the Nancy there. I thought this was Bruce Jenner at first. But, you know, there's stuff to rip on both sides. There's your orange scary guy, Mr. D from Fremont, Ohio, who your life revolves around it at all times. There's Mitch. There he is right there. He looks like, what? There's Mitch there. Oh, he's on here somewhere. He's a good-looking turtle. But there you go. There you got Mr. Liar, and then Mr. Liar 2, and then we'll, you know, just put in whatever you want for her. But this rips on both sides, so both the left and right will love and hate this at the same time. But if you wait till the weekend to buy this, it'll probably be gone tomorrow. But as always, if you do enjoy these videos, remember to subscribe and smash that bell for notifications. Other than that, I appreciate you watching these. Don't forget, we also do have the Godzilla Aftershock hardcovers in as well, so there'll be some happy people with that. But thanks for watching these, and have a very good new comic day, and don't forget to thank your retailer for everything he does. Thanks again.